How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves quite the interesting, and some might even say spicy topic that we are going to be diving into. We have an article from Dexerto, and it's titled, Pokemon Community Divided Over Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl's Graphics. Now, I'm going to say this right now before we go any further. Everyone is allowed to have their opinions. If they're on board with these graphics, great. If they're not on board with these graphics, great. If you guys happen to have opposing opinions in the comments down below, I just ask that you please keep the presentation of your opinions respectful towards one another. You can agree, you can disagree, cool, you know what I'm saying? The purpose of this video is to not only promote discussion when it comes to this topic, but I am genuinely curious to see what your guys' takes are when it comes to the graphics of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I personally think that the chibi graphics are really adorable, but with that being said, let's get started here with this article. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were finally announced on February 26th after years of fans dying to return to the Sinnoh region, and yes, I was one of those fans. But not everyone is happy with the reveal, with the Chibi-Style graphics being a hot topic. After months of leaks and rumors, the Pokemon Company finally confirmed that they had been working on a Gen 4 remake set to release in late 2021. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were officially unveiled during a Pokemon Presents conference for the franchise's 25th anniversary. I still can't get over that. 25 years, man. Jesus Christ, I feel like an old geezer. Let's keep going. Despite the community begging for a Sinnoh reimagining for years, some fans were left disappointed after Game Freak revealed the project's chibi art style. The unique graphics have left many furious over what they argue is a major step backward for the series, though equally a lot of players are excited about the game. Now, I just want to clarify this. It's not Game Freak that are developing these games. It's actually a company called Ilka. Game Freak are not developing these games. We have ourselves Junichi Masuda that is directing all of this, but Game Freak is not developing these games. In the 25 years of Pokemon titles, Game Freak has traditionally used remakes to bring older games to the current generation. Take Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in 2014, for example. Great games, by the way, although I was very disappointed that they did not include the Battle Frontier. Man, that was a missed opportunity, but I digress. The Nintendo 3DS game saw the Hoenn region reimagined in X and Y's engine while also incorporating Gen 6 features such as Mega Evolutions. Many fans expected the Sinnoh remakes to similarly be created in the same vein as either Sword and Shield or Let's Go. And I was actually one of those people that, you know, I thought it was like just going to be a no-brainer and stuff like that. But when I seen, you know, the graphics being like this, I was not expecting that. And you know what? I think it's absolutely adorable, but that might just be my bias kicking in because, you know, I think chibis are adorable and all that stuff. But let's keep going. However, in a complete curveball move, the Pokemon Company revealed Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were instead going to be faithful ports and not a current gen update. Most striking of all is the Chibi-Style graphics the project is using for the Gen 4 makeover. The bold new style sparked backlash for many fans who argued that it was cheap looking and a step backwards compared to Oraz. The debut trailer was quickly met with a flurry of social media posts critical of the graphic direction. Now, I just want to direct your guys' attention to the trailer here. This is the UK version, and we can see that there are nearly 5,000 dislikes, but over 18,000 likes, so it has a more positive than negative reception. And we also have ourselves the initial trailer with 61,000 likes and 11,000 dislikes, so still kind of maintaining a fair amount of positivity. But there are some people that, you know, obviously aren't happy with this. But getting back to the article here, Oraz on par with Gen 6 and true to the original. Diamond and Pearl remakes somehow worse graphically than Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, one user wrote. Okay, as much as I really am mega hyped for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, I totally thought it was going to be a mobile release based on the games. Ouch. another player tweeted. Comparing this shit with Link's Awakening is obscene. LA looks like a beautiful toy box. This looks like a bad cell phone game, someone else said. And we have ourselves the image of said remarks, and yeah, those are pretty scathing, but I mean, I can kind of understand where they're coming from at the same time. Like I said, I myself have my own biases when it comes to this game. I think the chibi graphics are really adorable, but really only time will tell when the actual game's released to see how good they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the kind of person, you know, no, don't knock it till you try it. Like, I want to wait for these games to release before formulating a more definitive and in-depth sort of opinion about said games. Popular forums like the r/Pokemon subreddit were flooded with classic memes, many of them mocking the Gen 4 Remake's tiny character models. Even those that were excited about the games couldn't help but pack a few punches at the new art direction, and okay, I have to admit, these are actually hilarious. Wow, okay, that is, what the, oh my god, I can honestly say, like, I don't know which meme is better, but you know what, fuck it, both of them are amazing. Like, I was thinking one was better than the other, but both of them are equally as hilarious. You know what? That's fair play. Fair play in all honesty. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Not all fans were disappointed by the Chibi-Style in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, though. Many of the community praised it for sticking closer to the originals. Me, when I see the Diamond Pearl remake, went with nostalgic style instead of cutting-edge graphics. A Pokemon fan celebrated on Twitter alongside an image of an excited Cinderace. They're keeping it true to how Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum was. It's honestly a damned if they do, damned if they don't situation. I'm glad they kept it close to the original, another player tweeted in defense of the project, and you know, that's kind of another takeaway from this. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? It's like, it doesn't matter if Game Freak or whatever company that is associated with Pokemon, when they try something new, it's damned if they do, damned if they don't. You know, like, you got people that, you know, want change, that complain, you know, say they want change and stuff. And, you know, I'm open to change. But the moment that there is a change or there's something that is unexpected, it's like, you know, it's like you can't win with these people. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. We can see the image right here of the Cinderace being all excited, right? And, you know, that's that person's opinion. You know, that's that person's take. I think as long as we keep things respectful with one another, we should be able to have a healthy discussion when it comes to our likes and dislikes, when it comes to the Pokemon franchise. You know, you don't have to like all the games, you don't have to like everything that there is to enjoy about the Pokemon franchise. You know, like, there are instances as having likes and dislikes. You know, as an example, I absolutely disliked it when they removed the National Dex from Sword and Shield. I understood why it was, but, you know, I wasn't exactly too pleased about it, but I wasn't gonna, you know, pitch a conniption fit over it, you know? And I'm sure there's other instances too, like, oh, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I absolutely didn't like the catching mechanics. I also didn't like the fact that they removed held items. I didn't like the fact that they removed abilities, but, you know, I still enjoyed the games for what they did bring, right? But again, you know, you don't have to like everything. You can dislike things about Pokemon and not be any less of a fan than some Joe Schmo that likes everything about Pokemon. And here's the thing, you know, like, you can dislike something and still be a true fan, contrary to a certain popular furry's opinion that would state otherwise. But I digress. The reaction the Remakes debut trailer received ranged from players calling the character models horrifying to the others praising the art style as being charming and nostalgic. And, you know, I could kind of agree with, like, these statements. They're like, horrifying might be a bit of an extreme right there, but, like, you know, I can understand if people, like, think that's a bit of a step back and stuff like that, you know, because going into this, I had, you know, a reasonable expectation to think that okay, these graphics are going to be more akin to, like, Sword and Shield, or, like, at the very least, Let's Go, but the chibi art style was the last thing I was expecting, and, you know, it was something that kind of grew on to me and stuff like that, right? But either way, like, I can understand, like, both sides of the argument here. Like, both people, like, both sides, you know, they bring up fair points. But I always say this: let's wait till the games come out, and then we can truly say whether these games are good or whether they are trash. Where was I here? While fans have been waiting for years for a Gen 4 reimagining, it appears opinions are divided over how it's being approached. In other firsts for the series, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are not even being developed by Game Freak, but are instead being worked on by a third-party studio, Ilka. And that's also another big contributing reason as to why there's a sudden shift when it comes to the graphics, is because Game Freak isn't even working on these games. It's actually Ilka that's working on these games. Only time will tell whether the majority of the community will eventually come around to the Sinnoh region's newest look, and that's exactly it. Only time will tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need much more information when it comes to these games, and we are going to get much more information, like, you know, for future trailers when it comes to these games and stuff like that. And also keep in mind, you know, the game footage is not final, so between now and the release date, there is going to be time to make touch-ups and, you know, little fixes here and there and stuff like that, right? But with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much a wrap here for this video. I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Are you excited for these games? Do you like the chibi art style? Or are you guys not excited for the games and you guys dislike the chibi art style? Whatever your guys' thoughts and opinions all happen to be, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a damn good one. And as always, ya boy, we'll see you guys in the next video.